Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Frank Han here, and it is absolutely great to see you here. And today I have my great friend Dan back with us again to introduce a brand new software. I believe is going to change the way you're doing your video marketing. So this is really, really important. If you're a video marketer, if you're a local marketer, helping your client to making the videos or creating the videos or do anything with the video, you want to pay attention to this interview. So we're going to get to this excitement here in a minute, but first, let's learn how Dan got started with internet marketing, but most importantly, how did he reach the level where he is today. So Dan, welcome. First of all, welcome.
Thank
And please take over the mic and share your incredible internet marketing story with us today.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, and everybody watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, for hitting the play button. Just great to have you. Just this opportunity to share with you. So I got started on the internet marketing basically through the avenue of blogging. Was trying to grow a platform, grow a blog. And then as I kind of started doing that, started thinking about so how do people actually make money doing this? Started exploring affiliate marketing, saw a lot of what other people were doing. And then I started just reaching out to people, reaching out to try to learn, learn from,
Right.
one of my kind of, I guess, philosophies in life is I want to learn from the best,
Right.
So put yourself in the environment where you know the least of anyone in the room, in the conversation.
Right. This is what I say to people. Like every day I'm meeting people, I go through those entrepreneur events locally and nationally as well.
Yeah.
And I say, if you are the smartest person in the group, you're in the wrong group. You want to be the dumbass in the group because then you have the right, you're in the right environment for growth and also help you build the right company as well. So
Totally.
Right. Yeah.
And so through that, formed a couple partnerships, tried a few different concepts. Had one blog that was focused on parents who are entrepreneurs. Ended up being a little bit too specific to really monetize the audience. And then kind of stumbled my way into to the folks that were first starting with Video Remix, and started partnered with them as we were getting this thing off the ground. And then pretty quickly they're like, hey, you should take the reins and see what we can do with this thing. I have a background in photography. That was kind of my bread and butter kind of before this. So it was kind of a natural fit because I understand design. I understand how video works. I understand, a lot of my photography clients would also be hiring me to do video stuff.
Right.
So it was kind of just a good kind of intersection of the stuff that I was already learning on online business and everything, as well as photography and kind of my I guess abilities in that realm.
Okay.
So that's what got me into Video Remix. Video Remix, as I know some people watching probably know us. We do video personalization. That's kind of our specialty. So everything that we do has some sort of personalization aspect to it.
But by the way, you don't have Video Remix, go grab that. That's an incredible software. I think a lot of my audience watching this right now already have that software.
Awesome.
I heavily promote it when you guys go.
Yeah, and thank you for that, and thank you everyone who has joined us over the years. Yeah. It's so awesome. Just to I love seeing our users achieve success. That's really what gets me excited. It's one thing to build a cool piece of software, but it's another thing to see someone grow their business and create recurring revenue using that software, which is what just gets me pumped in the morning. When I get out of bed and start hitting the grind, just to know that this is going somewhere. This is helping somebody.
Cool. And so how did you evolve from a Video Remix and to today's product right now? It's called Text Video. How's that? What's the story behind that? What was the problem? What was the major problem you're trying to help all the marketers solve here?
Totally. Yeah. So this product, it's Text Video Direct, which is related to Text Video. Jamie Oler from Dropmock launched Text Video a few months ago. Text Video, and I'll jump in and kind of walk you through the platform a little bit. The core of Text Video is a platform that allows you to make text messaging based videos. Something that you even just at the time of filming this, just a week or two ago, there was the Super Bowl, and during the Super Bowl there were a couple of ads even that kind of centered on these text conversations where you see a cell phone, you see the messages going back and forth on each side of the screen. And so that's what text video did. And what we saw, we supported that launch, our users on it, and just thought it was just a really fun product. I thought it was, from a affiliate side of things, just kind of different because it has so much, there's so much opportunity just to play and like make funny little scripts and things like that, and then use those to raise awareness for a business. A text message conversation about how yellow someone's teeth is, and then it has a call to action about teeth whitening or whatever it might be.
Right.
But then watching our users engage with that software, what they were doing is taking those videos and then importing them into our software, and then adding backgrounds to them, adding personalization to them, adding all kinds of CTAs. So click through call to actions to websites, click through to make phone calls. You just one click and it starts dialing, as well as our lead in video lead capture form. So what it was doing is taking that attention grabbing aspect of these videos that's kind of built into these videos, and then adding all of these kind of direct to business owner connections, which is a big part of what we teach and what we do with our customers. So we started seeing like our users were doing this and achieving a lot of results. We're looking at how the users in that community, in the text video community, were downloading it and then uploading it into editors and adding backgrounds and like combining it with all these other pieces to make to kind of make it even a more robust video. And we just kind of thought, there could be an opportunity here. Took that concept to Jamie from text video. I was like, hey, I think if we take what you're doing with your platform and what we're doing with our platform, we can mash the two together. I think there's a really powerful opportunity here. So we can grab the attention with these text video conversations. We can really, get those viral and shareable aspects of these videos, but then also have those click to call, the CTAs, the lead capture elements of it, as well as the personalization that can just take it to the next level to really up that engagement and really hopefully create a viral video.
So it's really simple. Like in internal marketing, there's only two things you need to mastering: that's traffic and conversions.
Yep.
So it looks like he got the traffic, he got the viral like taken care of, and you guys got the conversion part, which is the call to action. Dial the numbers, get the leads. So then you merge together. You really, it really is a perfect marriage. Like let's say if you have a traffic but you don't have a good conversion, you kind of waste your time. And if you have good conversion, vice versa, you don't have a traffic, you kind of waste your time as well. So that's when you're mastering both. That's when the magic really happens, and that's when you flood of sales come in, a flood of customer new leads. So if you're local marketing marketers out there, make sure you're using this brand new technology. By the way, I've been seeing the market. I've been promote quite a better product, but this guys are the only one has this technology in this marketplace as of right now that I sing, it's really fun. And they're using a very, very cool things I learned from Toastmaster. By the way, is if you want to be a great speaker, you want to be the best storyteller, and this is exactly what they're doing with the text video. And people are texting on their phone all the time. I mean, even you see right next to each other eating dinner, they're on their phone texting somebody.
It's totally true.
Sometimes like, are you texting? Sometimes when I go out with friends, I'm like, you guys just text each other, just refuse to talk to each other in person. So what they're doing here is they capture the natural habit of human beings like to texting and the power of storytelling. So and together to make all this thing happen, then add up the very important part, which is a call to action. Pick up the phone to call the customer or get the lead, get the leads in capture form. This is really, really powerful stuff. And this is also another thing I think with this technology and software you're gonna have here is pattern. What's the word? The pattern break or
pattern interrupt.
Pattern interrupt. That's the word I'm looking for. And that's what they have, because everybody used to watch a YouTube video, all that animation whiteboard video. I mean, that still works, but you want something breaking that they're interrupt the daily life to get the attention. This does, because this is stand alone. I mean, because when you scroll to Facebook feeds, all you see is quote unquote the other normal videos. But when you see somebody start texting on the phone as a video, it was like interesting, just kind of draw to it. And
Yep.
you're using humans' natural way, one to curiosity to know what's the ending of the story. Once you read the first line, you just can't stop watching this because you're going to see bing, bing, bing across the screen. And you just kind of suck it in. And by the end of it, you'd be like, oh, yeah, I need to do the call to action. I need to make the phone calls here. Or go to
exactly. And it really draws on our I mean, it's like you get to eavesdrop on a conversation. So that curiosity almost.
And people do that all the time. That's why social media exists, right? People worry about other people's business all the time.
Exactly. So when you see, I mean, like a phone is a very intimate thing, right? How often do you look at someone else's phone? And that's what these videos are, is you seeing a conversation happening on someone else's phone between two people. So it has that curiosity effect that just sucks us in. So yeah, it's a super fun as part of the front end, and we'll walk through the funnel a little bit, but we have niche scripts that come as a part of that. So that whole storytelling element, you can totally customize it and make them up yourselves, but we also want to make it as easy as possible for everyone to create those stories. So you'll be able to just grab those and start creating.
And you guys see me doing it with the stories. Everything that I do with the interview, I start with people's story. That's a reason for that, because people doesn't want to be sold, but they love to hear a great story, right? So
100%.
just want to give you guys a great tips there. Using story in your marketing, you're going to 10x your income, 10x level your sales. So without further ado, would you have a couple of minutes kind of show us a little bit what this software does?
Yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in, and I'll just walk you through it. All right, so now we're right here in the text video platform. For anyone who bought into text video when they first joined, just a fantastic product. This interface will look very familiar to you. So what you see is a cell phone, and then on this phone there's these different conversations that you can create. You can see that one is rendering here. Just so everyone knows who's watching, there's a few bugs that we're still squashing. This is, we're almost a week out from when the launch will go live. All of this will be ironed out before then. So if you see anything, if I run into any glitches along the way, know that those will be fixed before we go live. So let me just click here on this one here, and then you can see how it works. So this is just the basic text video editor. So if you were a part of the text video, if you've used this product before, you'll be very familiar with it. It creates these text messaging based conversations. So you can edit these, the messages, the text, the GIFs, all of that here. So that's kind of the first step of the process, is you create your text video message conversation. We're going to be giving, with the front end as well as with the OTOs, you'll see there's a whole bunch of niche scripts. And what we've done is we've worked with some fantastically talented and just really funny writers to be able to come up with not only compelling business related niche specific content, but really do it in a way that's eye-catching and just makes you laugh, and really what the goal is to make these videos shareable and the kind of thing that someone wants to watch over and over just because they're delightful and surprising. So after your text video is made, I'm not going to go through that creation process because what we're seeing here is actually just a staging environment. Then you can watch your video. And from this screen here is when you can pull it into Text Video Direct. So with Text Video Direct, you get access to the whole editor, so you can create these conversations from scratch, and then also this whole platform here where you can take that conversation to create the conversation, then you can pull it in to this editor and just make it really fantastically beautiful and fun. So there's so much that you can do here, and I'm going to just run through as much as I can right now, but just know that the sky is the limit. So at the bottom, you'll see the playhead. I can play through this whole conversation that I was just showing you how we can edit. I don't know if you can hear my audio, but there's nice text message sounds that happen here. So I'm going to go back to the very beginning. There we go. And I'm going to add a background to this. So there's a couple options. You can upload a background if you have something that a background that you want to use. You can import by a URL. So if you have a URL of an image that you want to put in the background, you just paste that in there, or you can select from our gallery. And so what we've done is we've given you loads and loads of fantastic and fun backgrounds. And this, you see a few here. When you there's 7 on the front end, and then you'll get a whole bunch monthly. When you buy the OTOs, you'll see all that on the sales pages, so it'll all be spelled out. So right now, immediately, like, that just looks so cool. Got that nice background image right there, just like that. And again, you don't have to use the ones that we supply. You can upload your own, or just grab a URL from anywhere on the internet. So that's, you know, just starting to really already look really nice. And then we can add extra text. So just click that text button. You can resize this to whatever size you want. I'm going to pull it on over here, and then I could just put, you know, hey there, just like that. Of course, I put that extra enter. There we go. And that looks like it needs to scale. That's one of these things we're going to make that a little bit easier to work with before it goes live. But you get the idea, and you can put, if you wanted to put a link right here, make this a URL, you could just type a URL right there. You can edit all of this with all the options up here. So you can change the text font, you can change the background color, the text color, the indent, or alignment, all of that. And so this will appear wherever the playhead is. So you can see the playhead is a couple seconds in. So now let's just go back and let's just watch what we've done so far. The conversation starts. You can see my hey there just popped in right there. So that's our text. Tons of stuff you can do with that. We also can do, you can also add images. You can add a personalized image. This is a really fun one. You can see it's I actually added 2 of them right here. Let's just delete that one. You can see it right there. That, when the project goes live, that will be the personalized image. That'll be the image of the person watching the video. So you could, you know, some of our backgrounds have places for that. You can also, you know, if you wanted, you could put it right here over the profile picture, so it would look as though they were on, you know, a part of the text message conversation. You can zoom in on it. Lots of different options here that you can do with that personalization. So that's that piece. Let me just keep going here. Just want to, there we go, click out of that. So again, there's my image. You can just put a photo, just any photo. This you can, again, upload or pull from URL. And so you can do just so much to make these, take this, what was just a text conversation, and then make it just so much more dynamic. We also have GIF backgrounds and motion backgrounds and just tons of great stuff. But then here's where some of the real power lies with our CTAs and our lead capture system. So I'm going to go to the end of this video, and let's say that if this was a business related video and you wanted to just right away have a call to action where you'd be asking the viewer to do something, you know, maybe subscribe to the business's newsletter, or you know, book an appointment, or, you know, if it's real estate, book a tour of a property, you know, whatever it might be. We have our whole CTA library. You can see some of the text a little bit cut off here. We're going to iron all of that out before. There's a couple different styles. We have full screen CTAs. I'll take up the whole screen. We also have button CTAs that are just these little buttons here. Let's go ahead and use that one. So I have this little button here. I could, you know, scale this, move this around, put it wherever we want, and then also, you know, change that text, change the URL where we want it to go, all of that. So that's how that works. It's not letting me drag it right now. Again, some of these things are going to be worked out before we go live. Let me show you the full screen option. So the full screen, boom, right there, it takes over the full screen, and we just have tons of different design options. It's just obviously just one of them, but you know, even the other ones are even better looking than this. So then, as the viewer's watching the video, when they get to that point on the playhead, then that boom takes over, really captures their eye, and invites them to take the action that you want them to take. Where'd it go? Right there, boom, there it is. So just going to clear that out just to make more space. We also have just a load of coupons, CTAs. There we go, cleared it off. Okay, so then we have our lead capture system. We call it our lead generator. And so just right here, you can click this button. You can add the logo of the business or select from our library of coupons. Again, we really know how motivating discounts are when you're trying to get someone to take some action. So we have all these great designs, and this is just a small taste of them here, from Save Now to just some different discounts, lock-in savings to specific save $10, save percentages, free with purchase, free gift, lots and lots and lots of great options. So you can put those here at the top, or you can put the logo of your company, or the company that you're serving. You also have this great, just eye-catching designs in the background. You can quickly and easily select from our gallery of all these different designs, just to create just really fun. We want it to be eye-catching. We want it to stand out. We want it to be a nice pattern interrupt. So when someone's watching this video, they can this pops up and really gets their attention. What's so great here, and this is where what you have to understand, and the power here is that now you're not just getting engagement by showing these videos, but you're allowing someone to opt in to whatever offer that you're creating. And then on the back end, you can send instant email notifications to the business that you're serving. So every time someone opts in, they can get an email immediately, or you can just download the full CSV of everyone who's ever filled out this form. You can customize this to whatever information you want to collect on all of those people, and these are all fully editable. So just super versatile, tons and tons of stuff that you can do. And here's where you set your integration. You can use a webhook call to connect it directly to your CRM or your ESP, your email service provider. So if you use GetResponse or MailChimp or Constant Contact, whatever it might be, all of those platforms, any reputable platform has a webhook option, so you can integrate directly into that, whether that be your ESP or the business that you serve, so it can automatically be connected right there. So the other thing, when this isn't quite live yet, but the other call to action that's really fantastic is, I exited out of the editor, and of course I didn't save it. Let me just put my great background back on there, is our click to call system. And so this isn't live yet, but what it will allow is just the same as these CTAs and these CTA buttons. You'll be able to, with the click of a, just like this, here we go, click here to give us a call. This one didn't quite render exactly exactly aligned. Again, that's some of the bugs that we're going to squash before this goes live. But with a quick click, you click that text, the user will be able to click that text on their mobile or on their PC, and it will dial a phone number, the phone number that you link up to that. Again, whether it's your own phone number or the phone number of a business who you're serving. It's just so powerful, because you're connecting the customer directly to the business, which is where the concept, the name TXTVideo Direct came from. We're making it possible for your businesses, the businesses that you serve, to reach the customers directly. And along with that comes the ability to just show your value, the value you're giving them as a marketer, and to give you the opportunity for software, using this software as a service, marketing as a service. So no longer are you creating a video once and getting paid for it once, but and this is what we always teach, and this is part of OTO3. Jamie from Dropmock and Dean from the Video Remix team, two great business trainers, are going to be teaching you how to position your value in the marketplace to sell your services. And this is just a key to that, is to sell your service in a way that equates to, that gives you reoccurring revenue, because you sell it once and then you still control the keys to this platform. You control the keys to this video, and as long as that business owner keeps getting those phone calls from your system and keeps getting those email notifications that people signed up, they know that they're going to want to stay with you. And not only that, but when you click to call, it saves the user's data. They just have to give permission for that. So we have their access to the data from the personalization. So we have their name, and their email address at minimum, sometimes other information as well. We can save all that. So then anytime someone interacts with your project, we can save that data and give that to the business owner. So not only are we giving them phone numbers, but we can see how many, or phone calls rather, but we can see how many phone calls they have received from our project, and the email addresses of the folks who have called them. So then we can use those email addresses in retargeting campaigns on Facebook, on YouTube, all over the web. And it's just incredibly powerful. I hope you can begin to see the power of this. Once you have the information of the people that are watching these, because they authenticate it, they give us our permission. It's all GDPR compliant, so we're doing this all 100% above board. Everything is disclosed, but because it's a video, because it's compelling, because it's engaging, people are excited to give you their permission to access their information. Once you have that information, there's so much that you can do with it. So that is just to carry on to the publishing portion. We can quickly and easily set a you can name your project whatever whatever you want. I'm gonna just call this text video direct test, and this would be your description when you would post it. If you drop this link on Facebook or something like that, you would have the name of the link name and then the project. This is a test project showing some of the many features of Text Video Direct. And I hope that you see just how clean and crisp and easy to use this interface is. Again, I apologize that there are a few bugs with the things that I've shown you thus far, but hopefully you can take my word for it when I tell you that it's going to be all wrapped up and ready for you by the time it goes live. But what we've sought, our target, our goal has been, is to make it just a clean and lightweight interface that's easy to use and intuitive, so you can get in there and make the kind of videos that you want to make without many obstacles. Here, it says please select your or drop an image for a thumbnail. Let's see, I don't know. I exited again. Let me just go back in there. I was just getting to the save option. Go back in here, go to the direct platform, add my background back in. You can just see how fast this is. When you know what you want to accomplish here, you can just zip right on through it. Let's just skip all the way to the end here. Let's put a lead generation form on here. Let's go here. I put a bunch of stuff here, but let's just say this is the name and this is the description. And then here, let's just choose the file for this. Would be called the poster frame in to video editors. I'm just use a part of this is a graphic, it's probably too small, but part of the text video logo. You can see it's the E, but it's kind of stretched because I didn't choose the right proportions there, but it's just what I had on file. Then when you hit publish the project, you can see all of the videos are automatically hosted in the cloud for you. That's included in your purchase. Why are they in the cloud? They're in the cloud because all of these interactive elements have to be done in real time. You can't download a video and have a URL in it or a form in it. It has to be done on the web. So along with every project comes a URL that's unique to that project. You can share that, and then when you use it, I can go ahead and hit you can see right there, I said this is the name. Takes a quick second to render the video. There's that poster frame that I put in, and then I can hit play just like that. If I had added personalization, I would be seeing my name, my email, all of that information there, but I didn't do that. And then here's that form we put in at the end. And so just like that, you're able to create a text video conversation with engaging and exciting backgrounds and graphics, and with call to actions, with coupons, with motion backgrounds, with the ability to click to call and download that user data, as well as these lead capture forms, and then download that data and give it to business owners. So that just gives you a taste of what you can do with this platform. Really, the sky is the limit. We have the support for integration with Facebook, with LinkedIn. We can grab personalization information. These are places where we get personalization information also from email service providers. So there's so much that you can do with this platform, and I hope that I've done a good job in just demonstrating giving you the idea of what's possible with this. Tons of design content. You'll see on the sales pages just how much design content we're giving you, because not only do we want to create this platform for you, but we want to give you all the things that you would need to make really fun and compelling videos utilizing this platform. So the backgrounds, the text, the lead generation generator backgrounds, the images and coupon images, and just on and on and on. So let me know if you have any questions or anything more that about it, because this is just I'm super excited for people to get their hands on it, to start using it, and really just start to see results. I want to see you earning income from this platform, because business owners are going to be so excited to see just the power of this. It's unlike anything else out there.
All right, you guys seen it, how awesome this software is, and you definitely want to grab this when this launches. So speaking of that, let's start with, again, the name of the product, time to launch, and who's going to be really, really helpful for grabbing this?
Yeah, so the product is TXTVideo Direct, and it opens on Valentine's Day, February 14th at 11 a.m. Is when it goes on sale, and we'll be just doing this launch period through the following Tuesday. And so definitely want to grab it. We have the most competitive, the cheapest prices available during that launch period. Afterward, we'll be increasing it. It's going to be most helpful for really anyone who's I'd say honestly anyone who's doing marketing, especially local marketing, especially if you're serving businesses. You can absolutely, if you're a business owner, want to use it for your own business. There's tons of opportunity there as well. The price point is just super. We want to make it super accessible on the front end. On our prices might. I don't know if I should. Should I talk about the prices? It might change a little bit between.
Right, you can talk about range. So that.
Great, perfect. So yeah, so the personal license will be in the mid to upper $20 range. Commercial, just a few dollars more than that. At least at launch. There will be throughout the launch, it steadily goes up in price throughout the entire launch. So you really want to get in early and grab it, because you'll get it at the best price.
Right, and grab the commercial license, because if you want to sell this service to your clients, you have a commercial license. Unless, even you want to get this for your personal, if it's just a couple $1 difference, it makes more sense to grab the commercial license.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you just want to play with it and have fun with it, it's totally worth it on the personal side. But if you're gonna be serving others, definitely it's worth those few extra dollars. And on the front end, so there's a few different features as I showed you in the walkthrough. But the front end comes with the text video editor. It comes with the ability to personalize. It comes with seven. Right now, it's 7 backgrounds. We might up that between now and the launch, but those will all be on the sales page. All these quantities. So if these aren't exactly true to what you see on the sales page, the reason is we, because we were able to make more and add more in. We're going to do 7 motion backgrounds, GIF-based backgrounds, which are just really eye-catching. We're having 7 pre-designed full screen call to action. So these are call to actions that will take up the entire screen, as I showed you in the walkthrough, and also 7 pre-designed call to action buttons. So these are buttons that would appear either over the screen or on the side, and just lots of really eye-catching designs. And then also 7 text video scripts. We want 7s across the board, because if you guys know Jamie from Drop Mock and Text Video, he likes he always likes to do 777 in the chat box on his webinar. So that's what we went with there. So and then you'll also be able to add 1 GIF or image in the text conversation on the phone per video. So that's all included in the front end, and just tons of options there. You'll be able to upload your own images if you want to have a custom background, maybe a picture of yourself or your business or a client that you're serving, or their logo or whatever. You'll also be able to do all of that. But we're giving you a bunch of design content up front to get you started. So that's all just the front end. Then the first upgrade is really it takes the whole thing to the next level. So we've included our lead generation platform, and the lead generation platform is an in-video opt-in form. So it takes the click the call to action just to a whole new level. Instead of just clicking through to a website, you'll have the ability to have an opt-in form right in the video that then you can capture those leads, send those to the business owner, to your business, however you want to facilitate that. We'll also include our click-to-call system. And so the click-to-call system allows for there to be a URL that literally you click on it and you can make a phone call. So you can connect the user that's watching that video, again, directly to that business. So you think about if you have a video that's about a hairstylist or something, you could have the call to action, book an appointment, and they click that button and it rings at the salon right there for that person to book an appointment or whatever it might be. Just super, super powerful on that end. We're also going to just totally unlock the platform as far as GIFs and images are concerned. So you'll be able to just put as many as you want in the platform. With the upgrade allows us a little more bandwidth on the rendering side of things to make some of that magic happen. Just to make sure we're covering our costs. We'll have 5 the hottest niche scripts each month included with that one. So you'll be getting just every month more and more of these story-based text conversations. So again, you don't have to do all the creative work of coming up with a super catchy and engaging conversation. You'll have something that you can start with and then customize. Additionally, we're going to have backgrounds each month, CTA, full screen CTA designs, and the button designs. So just loads and loads and loads of graphic content. We're also including coupons. So we have a whole bunch of coupon-based CTAs, coupon-based lead generation forms. So really giving you lots of tools to go to a business owner and say, let's run a special promo for you, for the next month, and have a whole bunch of different designs that you can use to promote that, whether it's a 10% off, their services, or buy one, get one free, or whatever it might be. So just loads of content, and that's a monthly fee. Again, this price might change when it goes, by the time you're seeing the sales page, but it'll be a monthly in the 30s range, or you can buy the yearly at around $300, just under. So that's OTO1. I really think it takes what this platform can do, and it allows you to just multiply it exponentially. So loads of great content on that end. And then OTO2 is just takes it unlocks it in a different direction, really towards LinkedIn. So we have a LinkedIn integration, we have LinkedIn specific backgrounds, we have LinkedIn lead generation forms, we have additional designs and just a handful of other done for you coupons and lead generation coupons included in that. So what we're doing here is we're taking our personalization. As you know, our software does personalization. There are a couple different ways that personalization data can be grabbed, and this is one of the just newest features that we've rolled out on our platform. A lot of people don't even have it yet, but it's the ability to work directly with LinkedIn to grab that personalization data. So I could send a video through LinkedIn, and users would be able to see their information because of that, their information from LinkedIn in the video content. So see your face, your name, and all of that kind of information. And that's going to be in the 40s, the $40 range, mid to upper 40s. And then finally is the OTO3 is our Power Up Business in a Box Complete Training Toolkit. And this is Jamie from DropMock and Dean Gilmore from our Video Remix team, who are both just fantastic business trainers and great collaborators. They're going to do a live multi-day training that will teach you not only how to use the software, but especially how to sell the software and monetize the software. Along with that, we're going to throw in a couple extra features. One is we're going to have email notifications for our lead opt-in form. So anytime someone fills out one of those forms, immediately the business owner can get that email sent to them saying, so and so just filled out your form. Here's their information. We also can allow for a CSV download of all that information. We're going to be including a bunch of business toolkits, social media posts, infographics, contracts, all that kinds of stuff. And this is all going to be laid out on the sales page, what everything is, what all is included there. And that training, we're going to be covering things like how to generate the most leads, how to generate the most calls, how to use, the system, how to leverage the notification system and really use that as a upsell for your services as you're working with customers, with businesses that you're working with. and also about using these with your social media platforms and pages. So just loads of value. That's going to be in the 197 range. And just if you plan to use this to generate income, really, if you plan to use this as part of your business or to serve other businesses, like this training is just gonna exponentially grow your efforts. So that's the whole funnel right there. That's the whole walkthrough. Super excited about it. Super excited for people to get their hands on it and see how it works.
Awesome. All right. So there you guys you have it, and then here that's the entire funnel. And so before we go here, I know you're very busy with your launch stuff right now, and got a kind of one hot seat questions, and that is, compared to other solutions that's already out there, some people already have other solutions and a similar solution like this. Yep. Why should they still go grab this, especially during this launching period? What makes? Let's talk about what makes this unique and special again.
I love it. Yeah, that's such a great question. There are two things. One, these text-based videos are just so eye-catching and engaging. We talked about that. But This isn't the only software. This isn't the only way that you could do this. You could go into After Effects and design it. But that's going to take you hours and hours. Then on top of that, you have to come up with the script, and we're giving you all these scripts to get you started. So we just want to make it as easy as possible. Then even on top of that, to add these backgrounds, to add these, all of the in-video opt-in forms. There's other ways that you can go about doing this, but what we're doing is we're putting everything in one centralized place, connecting two already very powerful platforms, and giving them to you so that you can quickly and easily generate these kind of videos without having to start from scratch with every step of the process. So really the reason that, the most compelling reason I think to jump in on this is the price point is super affordable, and it just makes your life so much easier and gives you a tool that will help you stand out from all the other video creators out there who are seeking to serve other businesses like the ones that you serve.
Okay, great. So thank you so much for answering that. And if you watch this video early enough, make sure you click the link right below this video to sign up for their pre-launch webinar. And they got some awesome pre-launching content. They're going to tell you even in depth what this thing does and how this is going to really help you grow your business exponentially. So make sure you clean your cookies and sign up from the link below to their pre-webinar content or pre-launching content. But if you get here a little bit later watching this interview, make sure you clean cookie. Click the link and check out all the bonuses we have set up for this as well. I think this is going to be one of the coolest way to tell an engaging story and help you close leads much faster than your competition, because your competition are still using those old old technologies, and takes hours and days to creating a script, where you can instantly jump into this platform, creating live stories, get all the words out in the marketplace, so you can be the one that grab and steal the clients to make that awesome monthly paycheck for yourself and your family. So Dan, thank you so much for taking the time to come online and share this awesome software with us. And do you have any final words of wisdom you'd like to share before we go?
Yeah. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for having me. It's just such an honor, and really appreciate it. And everyone watching, thank you so much for your time. Love for you to check out the software. And if there's anything that myself, my company can do for you, don't hesitate to reach out.
All right. So thank you guys for watching this. Make sure you go grab it this at launching time, which is very easy. The Valentine's Day in the morning, you want to grab this. So make sure you clean the cookies, grab from link below. Cheers.